Okay, so guys, in this video we are going to see how to send the mail from our node applications. Okay, so generally we will use, there's a library. So here also we have library called a node mailer. So by using the library we can able to send the mail. So I am going to install this library in my project. So as usual I have created the node project already, so I am going to use this existing project here. So let me install this library. So as you can see here, yeah, so it is installed. Now I have created a simple JavaScript file which does not have anything. So here I am going to add the node mailer library to import the code actually. Okay, so first of all, as per the documentation, we need to just one second. Yeah, so we need to just add this line called node mailer actually here. So if you see this documentation, they clearly mention that, once again, yeah, so this is the configuration options that we need to mention in order to connect to the SMTP server. Okay, as we all know, whenever we want to send an email, we need a SMTP server. Without our SMTP server, we cannot able to send the any email. Okay, but before that we just complete the configuration, then we will see how to create some SMTP for our implementation. Okay, so here first of all we need to create a configuration. Okay, so if you see this configuration, I am using this configuration which is from this documentation. So the configuration is from the node mailer package, create transport. Host means your SMTP host or our email server host. Okay, as of now just keep it as empty. Then each server will have their own port number for sending the email. As of now I'm just keeping an empty. Sometimes if you are having a own server, then we may no need to give the username password. That time you can ignore this one. In case if you are using a proper hostname and proper hostname with the username and password, then we need to provide the username and password here. Okay, this is the basic configuration for our sending the email. Okay, as of now I am keeping this as everything is an empty here. Okay, so now I am going to create the basic data that which we are going to send the email. Okay, so as we all know, whenever we want to send the email, there's a four options. So sorry, four parameters, which means from address to address, subject, and then text. Okay, so this is the JSON object. So as usual, from address to address, then subject to whom we are subject of the email, then text, what type of text that we want to pass actually. Okay, this is called body actually. Okay, so now using this transporter, right, the variable which we have created. So here I will mention transporter dot send email. Okay, so open bracket, close bracket. Here I need to mention the message options. So message options means whatever the data that you want to send. As usual, the next one is as we will have a callback actually here. So in the callback we can mention error, which is error. Next one is response. Okay, if you want to have a response, otherwise you can mention info also fine. Okay, so here I am going to mention, if error comes, we will mention the error here. Throw error. If not, then we will know, we can mention log, we can say email sent. Okay, so this is what the simple email sending using of this package. Okay, so now what I am going to do for the initial testing, so there is a website called MailTrap, guys. Okay, just search for Google. I don't know, I just found this website. It is really fun and it has some premium options. MailTrap. So what this website is doing is, they will give you a simple host as well as username and password with the port number. So you can just log in with your Gmail account or GitHub account, whatever it may be. Once you log in, you will have they will give you the SMTP address, server address as well as port number along with the username and password that you can mention in your file. So to test your email actually here. Okay, you this website called MailTrap. Here you can create your account. Once you create account, go to the inboxes. You will have a integration. All these things will come here in the integration, right? In the integration, if you expand this show credentials, they will list out all these things. I cannot do it now because it will show you my username and password under of this account, so I don't want to show this one. So here if I enable it, if I expand it, they will give you the host name. So I hope I can tell the host name. The host name is this one. Okay, and the port number is 2525. Okay, so next one is, they gave me the authentication also. So username and password. So username is user. So this has to be come from the documentation of this node mailer package. Next one is pass actually here. Okay, so here that's fine. So now I'm going to mention the username and password. I added the username and password. So now let me run the file. If I run the file, what will happen? It sends the email. It sends the email as you can see here. Now what we need to do, we need to go to the inbox actually. Okay, which means we have this inboxes, right? Yeah, as you can see here, now the two emails are sent. Okay, so go to the inbox now. Yeah, this is the two emails. As you can see here, a few seconds ago, the email was received here. Okay, so maybe we will create a different subject and different email. I will mention test email from Nodejs. Okay, so this is a subject, and hi there, this is Node email by Praveen actually here. Okay, so this is, I'm just mentioning like this. Fine. So now I am going to send this one again. I am going to trigger this one. Yeah, and guys, one more thing, as I told you already, I have added the username and password. So okay, now go to this website. As you can see here, yes, it is working. So now I got the email. Go to the email subject, which is test email from Node.js. Hi there, this node is email from Financial. Okay, so whatever the email I am sending from the Node.js application from the local server, it hits the actual server. So our email testing is working fine. Okay, so guys, now we send the email which is successfully received in the server. Okay, but now I want to send the HTML text. Okay, so generally we will receive the HTML text and all, right. So let's see how we can able to receive the email in the HTML format. So for this thing, I need to mention the HTML, which is the optional variable. So sorry, which is one more options in this send email. I need to mention HTML code that whatever I want to pass it here. Okay, you can mention the entire HTML document as the email format. So I just say, as of now, I'm just keeping only the HT1. Here I need to mention, it is must that we should mention the HTML. Okay, then as usual, this and all, no need to change anything. Only this change in we need to instead. Before we were using text, now we need to use HTML. Okay, so let me okay, but before that, as you can see here, my in the MailTrap inbox, I have around 4 email. Okay, so in the 4 email, if I execute this file, you can see immediately I can able to receive one more email, which is called 50 email actually. Yeah, so as you can see here, yeah, a few seconds ago the email was received. If I click this one, you can clearly see this is the message body that I am passing. This is heading, and then subject is test email from Node.js. Okay, so this is how you can able to send the email from our Node.js application to any server. If you want to test, you can use this MailTrap, or if you know Java applications, you can use fake SMTP server. So it's all your wish, which is comfortable for you. Okay, so thank you guys. If you have any doubts, just put it in the comment, we will see.